Alright, y'all. Welcome back to Khaleelah's World. Khaleelah's World. So this is very impromptu. I literally just am getting ready for my little sister's graduation party. It's actually not my little sister. If you weren't aware, I'm an only child. Quick little facts about me. But it's my best friend's little sister, and I've known her since she was 7, so she's like a little sister to me. She just graduated from high school, and she's about to be heading off to college in like a month and a half, 2 months, not even 2. And so I'm getting ready for her party, and I was like, let me just come in and check in with you guys, because this is a time, I know, like, people say that like winter is like really bad for depression. Dang it, which it is. There is no lie in that. Winter can be really bad for depression, but I think that what people don't also realize is that summer also gives people a lot of like mental health kind of issues also. And what I mean by that is during the summer you have friends going out with each other, it's hot outside, you relationships things, you wanted to be a hot girl summer, all that type of stuff, and sometimes you're not really taking care of your mental health. You're just living within the party, living within the life and things like that, and not really focusing on what's going on with you and why you may actually want to be doing the things that you're doing. And also one big thing is because it's summer, friends are going out and stuff like that, sometimes you may not be invited to those things, or you just may not be in the mood to go. And so you can sometimes start to like isolate yourself from everything. I know that that's something that I always do, which is not healthy. Please believe me, it's not healthy. I'm an isolator. If I'm depressed, if my mental health is messing with me, I'll figure that out later. If my mental health is messing with me, if life's getting a little too stressful, if I got a lot going on, I isolate myself from everybody, like literally everybody. And you won't hear from me. Like, you could try and hang out with me for like, I don't know, every freaking week, and I may make plans with you and then just not show up, or I'll cancel on you, like anything like that. Like, I'm an isolator. And being an isolator is very difficult because it's not like you don't want to be around people. It's just that it takes energy, and because you also know that you're not at your best, you choose not to be around people because you're like, my energy ain't right now. I know I'm not feeling good, so I don't want to do it. And so I feel as though sometimes that happens even more during the summer. It also happens in the winter just because it's cold outside, and so we're typically alone even more. We're not made to be alone. We are made to be interactive with other humans and things like that. And so when we isolate ourselves, it makes that difficult. I just put primer on and I'm just powdering up my face. Because this is a cookout, and so it's about to be hot, so you need to make sure that foundation and stuff is not gonna move. But yeah, so we can isolate ourselves because we're not in the mood to go out, we're not in the mood to do anything because we're not feeling the best within ourselves. And even if that's not the case for you, even if you're not an isolator or anything like that, some people, I know, like when I was younger, I wasn't exactly an isolator. I didn't become an isolator until I got older. But when I was younger, instead of being an isolator, what I did do a lot of the time was I went out and I partied a lot. I would go out and I would drink and I would party just to try and like ignore anything that was going on inside of my head or any type of feelings that I had going on. And that's also unhealthy. It's a difference if you're like going out to have fun and doing things like that. But when you are going out and you're drinking and things like that, or smoking, whatever your preference is, to suppress how you're really feeling inside, bad combination, baby. Bad combination. Because it's going to be that one time, that one good time that you get a little too lit. And just as J. Cole said, you're liable to trip. Okay, you gonna go crazy, or you don't want to be that friend that's just sitting there just crying and freaking out and they're too drunk and things like that. And that's because you are using going out and partying and things like that as an outlet to suppress the things that you do have going on. And during the summer, that's a great time to do it. Everybody want to be outside in the summer. Unlike me, I prefer to be in the house. It's hot. It's hot, okay? I'm a winter type of girl. I like to put on the layers and stuff like that. It's too hot outside. But people love, you're going to the pool, you're going to the beach and things like that. And so a lot of times you have all these barbecues and these cookouts, and so you're drinking and you're trying to have fun. But if you're not taking care of what you got going on inside, you can do all that drinking you won't. Trust and believe. You can try and hide those feelings, but they will come up. So one thing that I do think is important during the summer is to find outlets. Outlets to really take care of our mental illness or take care of any mental health issues that we might have going on, or just our mental health in general, just to take care of your mental health. We have to find outlets. And those outlets can be just as simple as, going for a walk in the park by yourself. But while you're going on the walk for the park, actually thinking about the things that you have going on, what you want to do, and how you can better yourself and help yourself. Also, I also think that something that's really important too, definitely because summer's a time when a lot of people get together, is maybe if your friends are inviting you out and things like that, and you just straight up tell them, like, listen, I don't feel that good today, or I'm not that happy today. I really want to go. So can we do something? But it also just kind of be chill. If you are letting people know how you feel and kind of giving them that warning to where they know, they're like, okay, it's not me. Like she or he is feeling this way because of something else that they have going on. That's important because, people take things personally, and I don't blame them, because if you're constantly flaking on somebody or, saying you're going to show up to something and then you don't show up, it's like, okay, so was she mad at me? Is he mad at me? Like, what the fuck did I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did I do? Last time that I checked, I ain't do nothing to you. And that's understandable because most of the time they haven't done anything to us, and it has nothing to do with them. So making your friends aware of, like, hey, I'm not really in the mood to, like, do certain things. Like, let's just do something fun. Let's just do something chill. Maybe it's just going to the pool with just y'all two and just enjoying yourselves. Bring a book. I love reading. Another little quick hint about me, I love to read. That's, like, my hobby. And I also don't typically get a lot of time to read due to, like, school and stuff. And so use the summer to find your outlet. If that's reading and things like that, definitely if you're in, like, school, because school ain't going on right now. School is not going on. And so you can read and find that outlet and do things for you and do things that are going to improve your mental health. And if that's being with friends and going to the pool and things like that, do it. But also make sure that you do it in a healthy way. That's what's really important, is that we're doing these things in a healthy way. So for me also, and I like to speak about me a lot when I'm talking about things like this, because I feel as though it lets you know, like, a little bit more personal, but also lets you understand, like, it's not like you're not the only person that goes through this. I go through this also. Like, literally, I can go days without leaving my house. That junk is not healthy, okay? Like, my vitamin D levels are low, all that good stuff, and it's because literally I just won't leave the house. I just won't. I don't feel like it. I don't want to. I don't want to be around people, whatever. And I work night shifts, so when I do work, the daytime is when I'm sleeping. Plain and simple, I'm sleeping on the day. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna do my eyebrows and then come back. All right, y'all. Eyebrows are done. So we back. If you're wondering what I've used, I used the primer, Too Faced Hangover RX primer, the Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep to set the primer. My go-to Lancome Saint Adol Ultra Wear Foundation in color 520 Suede W. Fenty Beauty Concealer in 385. Eyebrow pencil in Anastasia Beverly Hills, and brown wiz in color ebony, maybe? Ebony. Yeah, in color ebony. And now I'm just going to blend this out. As I said, since I work night shift and stuff like that, and I work 2 nights a week, and so that's for, like, 3 days, I don't really see the sun. Like, I kind of see the sun when I'm on my way home from work, and that's, like, I leave work at, like, 7:30, so the sun is, like, kind of still coming up. It's not as bright yet, and then I leave the house. I have to be to work at 7, so the sun still isn't as bright then. It's like beginning to go down. So I don't get as much vitamin D. And vitamin D is actually really important to actually help you like feel happy and get those endorphins going and things like that. And so if you're not getting any vitamin D, I didn't wet my beauty blender before. I'm lazy. I don't fucking up. So I'm just going to use setting spray over and over to wet it. Little trick there. Outside is important. Don't be like me and like don't go outside for days. You know, go outside, get that vitamin D, especially because it's summertime. And that vitamin D will actually help you feel better. That's it. Plain and simple. And sometimes you may be good, you know, like maybe you aren't struggling with any like mental health or anything like that, or you're not feeling bad or anything. Still, to keep that like that, make sure that you are doing things that you enjoy, that make you happy. Don't put yourself in uncomfortable positions of your life. But at the same token, make sure that you are understanding and realizing why you may be doing the things that you are doing. You're probably like, dang, how much is she gonna blend? I'm gonna blend till I can't blend no more. Plain and simple. That's what I do, you know? This is just my foundation brush. But yeah, you know, just checking in with yourself, self-reflection, that also always helps. I'm about to set this with my Sasha Buttercup. I'm literally just doing a face full of go-tos right now. Like, nothing new. You've seen this on my channel before. If you haven't, go to my page and watch my other videos, plain and simple. Also, make sure that you guys are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I'm just offended. Because, like, why are you watching if you're not subscribed? I'm joking. But seriously, I would appreciate the support. So please subscribe. I just want everyone to just be happy. And during this time, like if you're here, like med school stuff too, during this time, it's a lot going on, you know? Like if you're about to be starting med school, that's what you're about to be doing. If you're about to be starting post-bac, like everything's just like happening, and it can be so freaking stressful, man. And all of that stress can make you not really be taking care of yourself because you're trying to handle everything else. Lash primer. And so what you want to do is just do things for you. All right, hair's set. I just laid. All right, y'all. I hope this helps somebody. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Comment down below. Do all that, sis. All of it, okay? But truthfully, I hope that this helps somebody. I hope that if you are struggling, that you're at least taking care of yourself and maybe use some of the things that I just sat there and said as tips for you. Try them out, figure out different things for you. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.